can learn a lot about the heart of an athlete by the way they handle themselves in high-pressure situations. And I didn't see too many rookies handle the pressure better this season than former North American champ Luis Rodriguez. After pulling off an impressive top 6 finish in his debut back at the New York Pro, Rodriguez followed it up with a brilliant encore second-place performance a few weeks later at the Chicago Pro. Earlier this week, some new photos leaked from inside the Rodriguez camp that showed the 280-plus pound rookie Savage looking armed and dangerous in the early stages of his off-season program. All it takes is one look at this kid, and even a casual fan of the sport can see that he's destined for big things at some point down the road. And as long as he can manage to stay focused, I think this kid has a chance to be one of the real breakout stars of the 2018 season. Speaking of athletes who made an impact at this year's New York Pro, it's been a while since we've heard anything from third-place finisher Milan Šadik. Earlier this season, Šadik became the breakout star of the 212 division when the former amateur Olympia champ marched into Charlotte and decimated one of the best lineups of the year. Recently, Šadik has been spotted looking like the world beater we saw back in Charlotte as he prepares to grace the stage at his first career Olympia. Shot for shot, Šadik is one of those athletes who is so complete from front to back that when he's firing on all cylinders, he looks like he's capable of hanging in there with just about anyone. But as we've seen time and again, on the Olympia stage, it's an entirely different animal. But if Šadik brings his A game, this is a guy who might actually be good enough to work his way up to a top 5 finish. I've always had a special place in my heart for the athletes who step up on stage and pour out their hearts and souls in front of the fans. And women's physique superstar Heather Grace certainly seems to fit that bill. 6 weeks out from making her annual pilgrimage to the Olympia stage, one of the most dynamic athletes in the entire women's physique division looks like she's starting to get it going. A flat-out ridiculous-looking Grace took the stage as one of the featured guest posers at last weekend's Colorado Cup and delivered an awesome performance in front of a standing-room-only crowd full of raucous fans. If you can remember back to last year's Olympia, Grace delivered a third-place finish that was absolutely electric. And considering just how sharp she looks now, it's hard to imagine her not showing up in Vegas and immediately placing herself into the conversation as a serious title contender. During one of his famous TED Talks, I once heard Simon Sinek say that a champion is a state of mind. And right about now, I'd say that 4-time figure Olympia winner Nicole Wilkins has got her championship state of mind locked and loaded. Late Sunday night, some new arm training videos surfaced of a razor-sharp looking Wilkins as she gears up to make another run at becoming the first woman in history of figure to hold the Olympia crown on 3 separate occasions. The level of drive and focus we've seen from Wilkins over the last few weeks has been reminiscent of that 2013 season when she was really at the peak of her powers. And if that Nicole Wilkins shows up again 6 weeks from now, we're going to have a very interesting dilemma take place up there at the judges' table. Dave Palumbo's bodybuilding rule number 101 plainly states that friends don't let friends skip leg day. And thankfully for him, Michael Lockett must be surrounding himself with some pretty good people these days. Late Monday night, some new leg training footage surfaced of Cleveland's own crushing another monster session in typical Michael Lockett fashion in preparation for his second straight Olympia appearance. So far this season, it feels like Lockett has finally managed to turn the proverbial corner. The back-to-back wins he put together in Chicago and Vancouver were easily the 2 best performances of his career. And I think I speak for bodybuilding fans everywhere when I say that I'd love to see what sort of damage a peeled and full Michael Lockett can do against the best in the world.